Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the doors of a car repair garage? It's a place where vehicles that seem beyond saving can be brought back to life in the most impressive way. For most car owners, taking a vehicle in for maintenance or repairs is something unavoidable, from minor issues that come up during daily use to scratches, dents, or unexpected accidents on the road. All of these require the hands of skilled technicians. However, most of us simply drop off the car and leave, rarely having the chance to actually see how the repair process works. That's why today, I'm taking you on a special journey, the journey of bringing a heavily damaged car back to life. The vehicle in this story isn't just slightly damaged on the outside. It has suffered serious internal issues as well. From a deformed body and affected frame to critical mechanical components, everything needs to be carefully inspected, dismantled, and repaired with precision. This is not just a simple repair job, but a complex process that requires high-level skills, patience, and extensive experience from the technicians. Through each stage, you'll get to see how the garage team works, from assessing the condition of the vehicle and planning the repair to restoring both its appearance and performance. Every step reflects professionalism and a strong Just by watching the way they work, you can immediately feel the professionalism in every single action. From how they handle their tools, carefully inspecting even the smallest details, to the smooth coordination between team members. Everything shows that this is not just a job, but a profession that demands skill, precision, and dedication. To be able to work in a large and professional garage like this, they certainly don't rely on self-taught experience alone. They must go through proper, structured training, from learning the fundamentals of automotive engineering to understanding how each component works. All of it requires serious study and discipline. On top of that, they need to spend a significant amount of time in hands-on training, dealing with real-world situations to build solid experience. It's this continuous exposure that helps them refine their skills and confidently handle even the most complex repairs. Watching this, you might start to think the same thing. When your car needs repair, it's not just about getting it fixed. It's about finding a place you can truly trust. A place where you feel confident leaving your vehicle, knowing it's in the hands of skilled and responsible professionals. So what do you think? After seeing how they work, how would you rate their skills and professionalism? Do you believe this is a place worthy of your trust when it comes to repairing your car? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, so everyone can hear your perspective. Your opinion might even help others make better decisions when choosing a reliable garage. At first glance, it's clear that this car has been involved in a serious collision. The front end is heavily deformed, with many parts badly damaged. Some of them may not even be salvageable in their original condition. This is definitely not a simple repair job, but a full-scale restoration that requires significant effort and technical expertise. To bring the car back to its original state, the technicians have to work on almost every part of it, from the exterior body and frame structure to the internal mechanical systems. Each step must be carried out with precision and care, because even a small mistake could affect the car's performance and safety after the repair. Given the severity of the damage, it's safe to say that the cost of restoring this vehicle won't be cheap. It's not just about labor costs, but also the price of replacement parts, repainting the entire front section, and possibly fixing internal components that aren't visible to the naked eye. So, in your opinion, how much do you think the owner will have to pay for this repair? It's an interesting question, as everyone may have a different estimate based on their own experience and knowledge. As for me, I think the total repair cost could be around $4,000. It's definitely not a small amount, but considering the level of damage, it seems quite reasonable. What about you? Do you agree with this estimate, or do you think the actual cost would be higher or lower? Don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below and join the discussion. Who knows? You might be the one who guesses the closest. Is there anyone here working in the mechanical field or with experience in auto repair? If so, you probably have a very interesting perspective when watching everything happening inside this workshop. And for those who are not in this field, this is also a great opportunity to explore and better understand what really goes on behind what seems like a routine repair process. What truly impressed me while watching this wasn't just the technician's skills, but also the machinery and tools they use to support their work. It's easy to see that everything in this workshop has been carefully invested in and modernized. From common handheld tools to specialized equipment, everything is neatly organized, systematic, and ready to serve each stage of the repair process. If you take a closer look, you'll notice that these tools are not just there for show. They are actually selected to optimize efficiency. Each piece of equipment has its own role, helping technicians work more precisely, save time, and minimize errors during repairs. This is especially important when dealing with heavily damaged vehicles or complex mechanical systems. Personally, I feel that the level of modernization in this workshop could easily match that of large garages or even service centers of major car brands. This not only reflects serious investment, but also shows a long-term commitment to professionalism. In a technical field like this, keeping up with modern equipment and technology is essential to maintaining high-quality service. Thanks to such advanced machinery, the team's workflow becomes much faster and more efficient. Tasks that would normally take a lot of time and effort can now be completed more easily and accurately. In addition, using the right tools helps protect the vehicle's components, preventing unnecessary damage during the repair process. Most importantly, all of these factors contribute to ensuring the final quality of the vehicle once the work is completed. When a car is repaired with both skilled hands and modern technology, the owner can feel confident about its safety and performance. So what do you think? If you have experience in mechanics or auto repair, how would you evaluate the tools and equipment in this workshop? Do you think this is a professional and trustworthy working environment? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below and join the discussion. Your insights could be very helpful, especially for those who are interested in or learning more about this field. After completing all the major repair steps, the car has now entered its final stage, one of the most important phases that determines its overall appearance: repainting and reassembly. At this stage, the entire body of the car is carefully prepared before the painting process begins. Each layer of paint is applied not only to restore a clean, glossy look, but also to protect the vehicle from external elements. This step requires a high level of precision and attention to detail, because even a small mistake can affect the final quality of the car. At the same time, the vehicle's components are gradually reassembled. The parts that were previously repaired, replaced, or refurbished now look almost brand new. Each component is carefully put back into place and thoroughly checked before being secured, ensuring everything functions smoothly and accurately as it should. It must be said that watching the technicians at work here is truly impressive. They operate with efficiency, professionalism, and excellent teamwork. Each person has a specific role, yet they all work toward the same goal: restoring the vehicle to its best possible condition. I believe that once the entire process is complete, it will be very difficult for anyone to tell that this car was ever severely damaged. From its exterior appearance to its performance, everything is restored to near original condition. This is the clearest proof of the team's skill and experience. If you compare this workshop to others, you can clearly notice the difference, not only in the quality of the work, but also in how each step is organized and executed. What about you? Have you ever had your car repaired somewhere before? Was your experience similar to what we're seeing here? And finally, after all the effort, the car is fully completed. When you compare the before and after, it's hard not to feel satisfied with the result. A vehicle that was once heavily damaged has now been completely transformed, ready to hit the road once again. If you're impressed by this restoration process, don't hesitate to give it a like to show your support. And if you have any thoughts or opinions, feel free to leave a comment below and join the discussion. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and see you in the next videos.